It's me, Ghostface, well-renowned serial killer, murderer, and for some reason really popular on TikTok. Have no clue what that's about. But today, I've come to talk to you about something very important to me. Something I may be hunted down and killed for, despite the fact no one really knows my identity other than the IRS. We don't talk about that guy. Anyways, I want to talk about my least favorite and most hated singer to ever exist, Taylor Swift. I decided, hey, maybe I would really love torture. So I tried it by taking my phone and listening to every currently available Taylor Swift album. I spent so much money getting the Taylor's version that I am now legally broke. I now work at McDonald's in this costume. Somehow they haven't turned me into the police. But anyways, I spent so much money, and the area in the area I live in got really warm due to all those plane trips causing so much climate. But I digress. Despite all the personal things that this has affected on my life, I learned one very important thing. Taylor Swift is the worst music artist to ever live. I think if Beethoven had ears, he would ask, hey, can I go back to being deaf? This has got to be some... Is this how the CIA tortures people? Is making them listen to any Taylor Swift song? There's this guy named Bart Baker who did parodies of those songs, and they're 40,000 times better than whatever trash I've been listening to. All the money in my bank account's gone because of Taylor Swift. Do you understand how frustrating that is? I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Hold on. You see this? You see this? I used to have a buck 120. This is plastic. Ghostface, the murderer with a giant franchise, can't even afford a real knife now. Look, I can't even clean the blood off this thing. Nothing. Nothing. I think if we performed a Taylor Swift song at the Super Bowl, we would need to change the name to the Trash Bin. Because this has got to be some of the worst trash I've ever heard. While I record this video, I think that there's a red dot being pointed at the back of my head. Because I looked into these things called Swifties, but I, Ghostface, like to more formally call them cultists. Last time I said Taylor Swift was kind of okay before listening to one of her songs, someone tried to tackle me and murder me with a jar of pickles. Not the jar itself, but the pickles inside the jar. If I hear a Taylor Swift song, my brain will implode. Also, you see this? You see this hair? This hairdo? My hair has physically started to just go away from my head after listening to this. I think I pulled some of this out because I can't stand to listen to more Taylor Swift music. That's enough with my rant about Taylor Swift. Now you know that I, Ghostface, hate Taylor Swift. Also, stop posting about me on TikTok. That mask is copyrighted. Sticker from the IRS, I'm telling you, do not follow me.